Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and welcome back to the survival world, where today we are starting off in the overworld for a change instead of the nether. We will be heading in there shortly, but for right now I would actually like to breed up a couple of my bees that you can see flying around here, because this is my bee house, also known as my starter house. There are meant to be bees everywhere in here. We have so many nests and so many hives dotted around everywhere. And at the moment, I can only see 2 bees. There should be a lot more than that. So I think today, to begin with, before we actually head into the nether, I'm going to breed these adorable little guys up some. I adore Minecraft bees. They genuinely might be my favourite mob in the game, although I'm not too sure. Quite a few come close to that top spot, but these guys are very cute. Have you guys got a favourite mob in Minecraft? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd be very interested to hear what you guys have opinions on that. But yeah, we have bred up 4 new baby bees. 3 of them are staring ever so deeply into this pink tulip that I'm holding here, and I think I need to stay on top of this a little bit more, because recently I haven't been a great bee dad. The population has been dwindling a little bit, so I need to try and keep on top of things here. But anyway, we bred the bees, now we can head into the nether and start today's project, where we are going to be building a wither skeleton farm today. And if you guys can cast your minds back to last episode, you will remember that we hatched 900 super cute baby chickens into this world and promptly sentenced them to death via a wither, but it was for a good reason, so we could get wither roses. Still feel kind of bad about that, to be honest, but we are going to be using all of those wither roses today in this wither skeleton farm. At the moment, I'm flying around desperately trying to re-find where this nether fortress is. This looks very familiar. I think it should be just over here. Yes, there we are. I forgot to take screenshots of the coordinates of this place when I last visited, but this right here is where we are going to be building the farm. It's over a lava lake. There's not a whole bunch of land around, so there shouldn't be much spawn proofing to do. Not 100% sure on that one though. We'll have to see how it goes once we actually have the farm built. And before we get stuck into this, guys, I do just want to say this is obviously not my design. I am not technically minded enough to actually build one of these for myself and design it alone, so this is a design from Rayworks. I'm going to link that in the description so you guys can check it out for yourself. Do you think I can hit the blazes in one shot? Oh, that was smooth, right through the wither skeletons. Not even a single bit of damage. Slice! This is fun. I'm running out of rockets though, so maybe I should land. Actually, I need to tell you something. The farm is basically meant to be centered around one of these cross sections here, where 4 sides all come together and meet right here. This or one other one of them that is around this nether fortress is going to be the center of the farm. I'm thinking I'm actually going to do the one that is on the very edge right here, because I think that is the furthest away from any land. This is just a little island over here, but yeah, what I'm going to do actually before I start building the farm is actually spawn proof the rest of the nether fortress. So mainly so I can stop these guys from getting on my nerves and shooting me all the time whilst I build this thing up. So yeah, before we even start building the farm, I've already got to do some spawn proofing. Just a couple of slabs later and we have covered this fortress entirely, except from everything on the inside. If we just... okay, that's a bad example. Let me find a tunnel somewhere. There's got to be something... ah, here we go. Yes, I haven't actually... whoa, lava! Hello there. Don't want to fall into you. Haven't done the insides just yet. I'll get to that once the farm's actually finished. But as I said, I just wanted to slab the outer layer to stop these guys bugging me. Now, I haven't done this area over here. Wow, that's a lot of mobs. That's just how spawn proofed it is already. This is where the farm is going to go, which is why I have laid out that little bit of a netherrack area. And pretty much, I'm not really going to walk you through this because it's super simple, but you just make a spawning platform with a chute in the middle and they fall down it. It's very simple. I'll explain more after we've got it built, but for right now I need to take care of these blazes and then I can get to starting the farm itself. I'm beginning to think I don't even need this farm at all to get these skulls. They're actually pretty easy to come by, as you can see here. And to be completely honest, guys, I don't need this farm. There's no real need for me to have as many beacons as it's going to produce. I already have 3 in my world, and I probably won't ever need more than that. I'm mainly just building it because I felt like making a farm today, and I've never made a wither skeleton farm before, so I thought it would be a fun project to do. Anyway, a little bit of a progress update here. As you can see, we have our 19 by 19 square spawning platform here made out of netherrack, which is centered around that middle block there, which is just the center of one of these crossroads, which is now entirely gone. You had to destroy all of the nether brick below it, which takes a long time when you can instant mine blocks. So that honestly was the longest process of what I've just done here, taking it all the way down to the lava pool at the bottom. We'll be sure to get rid of those at the moment. I'm just kind of using them for platforms to stand on for the moment. So let's actually take a closer look before anything spawns in. So we have our big old platform here where we are eventually going to put all of our wither roses. I'll get onto why that is later on when we actually do that. And a little bit of a description update. There is also now going to be a tutorial for this farm link down there. I found one from Puffinfish HQ, a friend of Ray's works. So yeah, he basically shows you how to build this thing step by step. Super easy to follow. So if you want to build this, go check his and Ray Works video out at the same time, or maybe don't play them at the same time. That would probably be pretty confusing. You know what I mean. So in this little spot right here, we have to get ourselves a piglin and put some gold armor on him. As you can see, I'm hoping we should be able to get one just spawning on this island somewhere or something nearby. There might be a couple over there, I think. I see one just there. So that shouldn't be too difficult. We need to lure him in place. And this right here is actually the chute where the skeletons are going to fall down. And if we just head on down here and try not to land in the lava. There we go. I've just set up a little bit of a temporary storage system. I'll probably do something a little bit fancier than this maybe. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go with it at the moment. But you can see on the left and the right hand side we have 2 slabs. And that is where we actually need to put some tamed wolves, some doggies. So I'm going to have to get 2 of them and trap them in a minecart and leave them here in the nether for life. Definitely not going to feel bad about that at all. But yeah, those are the next 2 steps. Get the puppers and get the piglin up at the top there. I think first of all, we'll do the piglin. I already got the stuff ready to go. There's actually 3 piglins on this island over here, but the trouble is they all have crossbows, and it's very important you get a piglin with a sword, not a crossbow, otherwise they're just going to be able to shoot everything that spawns up there. So you guys are no good, sadly. I need somebody with a sword. Aha, that was not long at all. You will be perfect. So if you could just follow me. Yep, you're very angry, I know, I don't blame you. There's also a gas that's going to shoot me in a second. And I realize I'm very ill prepared actually. Nor is he following me. Okay, that gives me a couple of minutes to actually make some sort of stairway for him to get up. This is completely unnecessary, but I would kind of like to pimp my piglin a little bit, so I'm coming to collect some gold. I want to make him a full suit of enchanted gold armor. As I said, you don't need to do that at all. I just think it's a fun little thing I can do for the guy that is going to be trapped there for eternity. Remember when I said I was never going to use my enchanting table at the top of my tower in my nether base here? Boy was I wrong. Here we are using it only a few episodes after building it, so I don't really care what he gets on this armor, but I am going to give him 30 levels, or 3 levels I should say, on each one because, well, he deserves it. He's going to be given lots of wither skeleton heads in return. Oh, not some pretty good pants there. I would say that's some good armor and lots of wasted levels and lapis on a piglin who probably isn't going to care. Thing is though, that piglin has probably disappeared. Yes, as you can see, 2 crossbow guys and a couple of babies, neither of which we want. I found a piglin with a sword. The trouble is he has some pants on. There's also a zombie piglin blocking the way, which he's not a fan of. So if you could come back and yeah, follow me. Nope, we really need to like strafe around these guys. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to take his normal pants off for my shiny ones. I guess we'll find out if I ever manage to actually get him up the staircase. Come on, buddy. Keep coming this way. I would kill these guys, but I don't know if it's going to backfire. I think I can one-shot them. I can. Wonderful. Okay. This guy needs to go too. He in your way? I'll kill them all for you. Come on. Keep coming up. Don't look at the sword. You don't need the sword. You already have one. I'm going to not one-shot one of these in a minute, and I will regret it. No, come on. I just killed all of them for you. You can do me the honesty of just following me up this very lovely step. Oh. Oh, we had one coming up and with a skeleton has just knocked me off. He's now taking damage. Okay, we'll keep going. Round 2, here we go. No skeletons in the way this time, please. I'm really scared what's going to be up here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so many skeletons. This is going to be tricky. We have to take these guys out and also not let the skeletons take out the piglin whilst not being taken out. Oh, don't fight him. You will die, sir. You will... Like that. That's what you'll do. Okay, back to finding another one. Second target acquired. Oh, yes, come on, keep... No, okay, not happening. Do you want me to kill this guy? Now will you come up? No, there's so many zombie piglins. I'm honestly tempted. This is going to be stupid. Come on, up you come. Hopefully none behind me, fingers crossed. Wow, okay, this feels like I'm in a zombie apocalypse. This is what I'm doing for you piglins. I hope you're paying attention to this. Risking every single bit of life I have, just so one of you will follow me up the damn staircase and not kill yourself when you get to the top. Come on everybody, keep coming. I actually have too many following me up, so you can go, off your pop. You can stay, Mr. Helmet. Hopefully, you know what, just have some gold. Please be nice. Just be nice. Yep, there we go. And then you can get gone. Alright, now we need to get, what does he have on? A helmet. Thank you for the string. Maybe if I just quickly put on some pants, we can be friends? Yes, there we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is... I'm not really sure how to do this. I guess if I maybe just chuck you that helmet... Oh, you already got shiny boots. Is he going to take that gas? Don't you dare. This process has been tricky enough as it is. I do not need you bothering me as well. Okay, hopefully he'll be fine. Nope, there we go. Okay, we got him. Right, good sir, you can have some gold if you just follow me into that gap right there. Can you do that? Can you fit through? What if I, and then something, break that one right there, and flip this one. Okay, there we go, we got him in. And then if we just cover that back up. Awesome, okay, so thank you for the quartz, he is now stuck in there. And if we can hopefully just finish kitting him out with the rest of the shiny stuff. So there are the boots. Oh, you already have boots, I guess, but still you can have them as well. And my pants. Do a quick changeover. Hopefully he now picks all of that up. I'm not sure if he is. I think he just put the boots on there. Should be putting the chest plate on. There we go, and he's got the pants. Is he going to put them on? Is he going to do it? I hope he does. He's going to look very cool. There we are. Awesome. No, you don't need the gold. No, okay. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. He can forever exchange some of that. Nope, you just decided to keep him. Awesome. That wasn't tricky at all. Not one bit. This guy needs a name, everybody. Let me know one in the comments. He doesn't exactly need a name. I just want to give him one. We don't actually have to use a name tag on this guy because we just gave him all of that armor. He's actually not going to despawn now. So we don't need to give him a name, but I think it would be fun for him to have one anyway. He could also maybe use an enchanted golden sword. So I'll go back and do that at some point or another. But for right now, I think what we're going to do is grab all of our wither roses here. Not sure if I'll need all of these or not. But we're basically going to coat this entire platform with these very sharp flowers. Oh, yep. Here's the farm up and running. As you can see, the skeletons, you kind of didn't see that at all, really, did you? Well, I can assure you it worked because they have ended up here at the bottom of the farm. Big jump. Something just caught my fall then. Did you guys see that? Did you do it? I think you did it. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that one. So, as you can kind of not see here, these guys would be one-shot kill. So our dogs that we're going to go get now, we'll just be able to give them a quick bite on the ankle, and that will finish them off, and all of their drops will go into the chest here. So now I have to do the horrible task of finding 2 adorable wolves in the wild, taming them, and letting them live here for the rest of their life. Why is it that wolves are so hard to find whenever you actually need one? I swear I see them all the time usually, but now I actually am in search of some. They're nowhere to be seen, only cheapies, and you guys wouldn't be here if there was a wolf nearby. Aha! You two will do wonderfully. So there is 1 puppy. How many are you going to take? Only a couple, thank you very much. And there is our other wither skeleton killer. I almost don't want to give these 2 names because that's just going to make me feel worse. And there is our piglin's amazing new enchanted sword. The dogs have made it to the nether, but the farm is also a good 700 blocks away in that direction, and I think the easiest way to get these guys to that position, please don't run through the portal again, just come this way a little bit, there we go, you can just sit there for now, is to actually, well, you need to stand up, but try not to move. I'm going to stand them up, and then I'm going to hope I'm able to fly all the way up to the bedrock ceiling and they'll teleport to me. Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to go all the way till about 0, wrong way, 700 and stop around about there, and then I'll have to go back under the bedrock and hopefully they'll be able to teleport to me through. That's the plan at least. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, don't do that. Bad dogs, bad dogs, bad dogs. Come this way, this way. Oh, buddy. Okay, here, have some pork chops, guys. Have some pork chops. We nearly lost them. Okay, you back tails all the way up? I think so. So they were stupid and went directly on the Wither Roses as soon as they could teleport. Kind of my bad that I flew that close by, but yeah, we got them over here. So now what I have to do is take them down to the bottom, put them in the minecarts, and yeah, get them in position, ready to kill all of the skeletons. The rails are ready, so let's go and collect one of our dogs, and hopefully this goes pretty smooth. We shouldn't actually need both of the dogs here. I think it just might be a little bit better in case something happens to one of them. We have a spare, but yeah, one dog is actually fine. I'm just using 2 because I can. Right, can you just stop here? Oh, I'm in the farm. I hear you. There you are. Okay, now don't move from that spot. I just need to, can I break this? Yes, I can. Put that back down there. Okay, come on, dog. Come along to me. Just a little bit. I gotta be really careful here because obviously there's lava everywhere. Alright, we'll do the old sit and push. If that's what you want to do, then we'll make it happen. Okay, it's a wither skeleton, that's fine. No need to panic. However, I do actually need to kill you guys because you're actually in the way. We need to make... Oh, a skull. Awesome. We need to put a block there. Right, now dog, if you could just stay very still. And then we're going to put the minecart down like so. I don't actually know if you need to be sat up or not for this. You probably do, so... Yeah. Okay. All's good. All is good. We'll get him back on the rail. Push him in ever so slightly. Make sure he's lodged nicely in place. I think that's fine. And we can break the rail away. Get rid of some of these blocks. And then just place 1, 2 glass blocks right there. And he's all safe and sound. Time to do that with the other guy. Oh man, these dogs are angry. Okay, let's see how they do. So if we break that block right there... They immediately kill the skeleton. Awesome. One last thing to do is give you your new golden sword. We are up here on top of the bedrock ceiling directly above the farm at Y161. I think that is the right position, but just to make sure, I'm going to bring on my camera account and we can see how the farm is actually running down there. Here comes some wither skeletons now, but I can assure you it's not usually that fast. So before I explain how we're going to improve the farm, let me actually tell you how it works, because I forgot to do that earlier. So the reason why we're placing all of these wither roses down is because now in 1.16, wither skeletons do not get damage from these guys, but everything else that spawns in a nether fortress does. So blazes, skeletons, zombie piglins, they all take damage and die whenever they spawn here, but not the wither skeletons, they just fall directly down. This guy, by the way, doing a little bit of a dance, that's completely normal, just happens sometimes with this design. But yeah, they all fall down and then the wolves nibble at their ankles and kill them, hence why we see a bunch of XP down here. But yeah, what we saw at the beginning there isn't going to happen that often until we do a whole bunch of spawn proofing, which is why I need to cover the area wherever you see an entity on land. So never mind the striders, but all of these piglins along here and zombified piglins, we need to cover this ground in slabs. So I'm going to be doing that a while, but hopefully it should help the rates tremendously. Oh, and of course all of the nether fortress on the inside. Oh yeah. It's working so much better now, and I should hope so, because I have spent the last 5 or 6 hours straight placing slabs. What you're looking at right now probably is 20% of all of the slabs I've placed, maybe a little bit more, 25-30%. There are a ton of nooks and crevices all around the nether which you have to fill in as well, and yeah, it just goes beyond this. It's crazy, as well as everything in the nether fortress. So yeah, safe to say I'm all slabbed out for today. There's still probably some spawning spots remaining, but I got maybe 99.5% of them, which is pretty good. And something I forgot to mention earlier, because of the changes in 1.16, with mobs not spawning on blocks that will cause them damage, only wither skeletons are going to spawn on this platform up here. So no blazes, no piglins, no nothing, only wither skeletons, which just makes it that much more efficient. And as you can see here, it's working like crazy. This is awesome. I'm up at my spawning platform, 128 blocks away from my dogs here. So if a mob was to fall down any lower, they would despawn, basically. And yeah, at the moment I have 9 plus 2 wither skeleton skulls, and I could just use a little bit of a break for 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to AFK for that long and just see how many skulls we get in that short amount of time. Great job AFK and me, just wonderful work up there. Let's head down and see what the rates were. As you can see, still going absolutely crazy. It's literally been about 10 minutes. I guess we'll check the top one first. I think there were 2 in there before and there were 9 in here before, so we've got 5 in 10 minutes. That's nuts. That is so awesome. I'm going to do a bigger AFK session in a little bit, but for right now, I need to add in a non-stackable item sorter to get rid of all of these stone swords into the lava, because I do not want them. I don't think anybody does, so I'll add that in, and then I would also like to make this look a little bit better. I got a cool idea, not sure if it's going to work, but either way, we'll make it look better than whatever this is right now. It's not quite what I had in mind. My original plan didn't really work out. What I was going to do was actually build a big wither skeleton statue and kind of make it look as though he was standing in the lava, and then this nether brick castle that we can see here was going to be the head of the wither skeleton, but the proportions unfortunately didn't quite work out, so I had to scrap that idea and instead go with this nether brick castle. A little bit of a mini thing in the big lava pool here, I think looks pretty good. Also got some strider buddies hanging out with us. They haven't moved in a very long time, so hopefully they're not stuck. But yeah, let's step inside, and first things first, yes, I am also massively annoyed by the lack of symmetry in this build. There really isn't a whole lot I could do about it. It was either the interior was symmetrical or the outside was symmetrical, and I would rather have the chute going right into the middle of it. So do your best to pay attention to the lack of symmetry with the chests here. It's just how it has to be, unfortunately. But I've also been doing a little bit of AFKing, probably a couple of hours or so, and we have got nearly a stack and a half of wither skeleton skulls, which is just nuts. And then if we actually pillar up a little bit here and break this block, I believe, and then out of that one right there, we can grab those. A little bit more maybe. Can we just get up to a stack? There we are. That will fill up over time. That's for the sorting system. But yeah, that leaves us, is that in the right place? I think so. That leaves us with 3 stacks of wither skeleton skulls, and I think you know what we need to do with them. How long would you guys say it takes to kill 64 withers? If you said around about 42 minutes, then you would be bang on. That is how long I was swinging my sword away there, and all so we could make 1 stack of beacons. Why? I don't know. Just so I can say I have a stack of beacons, I guess. I'll probably never need these, but feels good to be able to say that. So that, everybody, is where we're going to have to end off today's episode. I've got my stack of lamps, beacons, sorry, in my hands, just showing them off to you guys. It's awesome. But before we do go, I would like to give you a quick update on what version we are currently in at the moment. So as you can see in the top left-hand corner, we are in the pre-release 1 of 1.16.2 now. Finally out of the snapshots, but not further enough out so that we can actually have Optifine with shaders and replay mod, of course. So hopefully in the next coming episodes, the next few weeks, we'll be able to get a full release of 1.16.2, which will closely be followed by replay mod and Optifine. So thank you guys for bearing with me and my idiotic move of actually updating to the snapshots. My videos are so much better with replay mod and Optifine, so I apologize if it seems like the quality has dipped a little bit. It just seems like that whenever I don't have replay mod, because I do so much with it. So yeah, hopefully you guys can understand that. It shouldn't be long before we get it all back. I'm very excited for it. But as I said, that's going to be it for this episode. I really hope you did enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.